विटामिन डी के इस्तेमाल से अब हर औरत बोलेगी
There are 1,000 ways I can.
So, looking at the ground staff from our comm box, they're just sitting hovering. The Shah, yeah. This is where I think Janasuri get it above the eyes and look out.
He's mixed it well. He's been doing that, getting it above the eyes, bowling wide, and then suddenly slips in the one that goes on. The mode of trying to get him out by firing it in all the time will not work because the batsmen have now adjusted their technique to that. Hence, get them playing in a different way. Get them playing.
Refer to director, players review for stumping. I've checked and that's a fair delivery. Can I have a spin vision please? And ultra edge please. Okay, no bat involved. Your best side on angle please. Foot grounded. Just rock and roll that. As he's breaking the stumps. Foot grounded. Decision for the big screen is not out that.
In O-Styles, no. It's 205 for 6. Tremendous. Tailed well and truly up the home side.
Now that stumping was straightforward, but the fielder was in line with the crease. Hence the umpire would have been blinded. But this one, the Sri Lankans, they did not review. It was pad first. There was a lot of bat in it, but after it hit the pad. Previous over was when we saw that. Previous over from Mendes.
I like that. More of that. Ramesh Mendes has got to bowl more of these, given the conditions. And we're going to come upstairs again now. Ray Erasmus is busy.
Umpire director, umpire's review for stumping. I'll check it's a fair delivery. Spin vision please. And ultra edge please. All the way through. Okay, no bat involved. Best side on please. And we got from the other side. Okay, foot grounded. Rock and roll that. Foot grounded. Decision for the big screen is not out. I repeat, not out.
Another not out from Ray Erasmus.
Thank God his foot was grounded.
Come forward and should I come down? This is Nawaz, and he didn't. He chose to stay back. Now that ball to fizz off the surface. Up, and gone. There's the pressure. There it is, and it's taking its toll here on day 5.
And all you need to do is toss it up, get it on a length. But the batsman is not comfortable defending. He tries to get on the back foot. He gets in a mess. He tries to go down the ground. And it's always a risk. He might hit you for a 4, he might hit you for a 6. But that's your best way of getting a wicket. That's the 7th one that falls. Ramesh Mendis picks up his 2nd for the innings. Mohammad Nawaz it is. He's gone for 12. Pakistan at 205 for 7.
तारीख का सबसे ताकतवर एरियल ब्लू फार्मूले के साथ तो बनाओ कॉलर्स पे दागों की दीवार, जमेगा धूल, मिट्टी और पसीना, तो हो जाए मुकाबला नए एरियल से
जिसके नीले जर्रात कॉलर्स पे जमे दागों की हर दीवार गिराए और दे चमकदार सफाई।
It was a super experience.
इतने खूबसूरत नेशनल सॉन्ग थे।
उनको सुनते ही हुब्बुल रोशनी होती है, वो घर के बाहर आ रहा था। क्या परफॉर्मेंसेज हुई हैं, क्या गाने हुए हैं, ये शो आपने मिस नहीं करना। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।
थोड़ा मिला के पागलपन मोमेंट हो जाए तररम पम पम।
This summer, Omor presents Wonder Bhari, creamy, flavorful treats जो कर दे सबको wow. Omor, wow भरा bite.
It's the kind of magic. Magic.
Honing in for the kill, the vultures. Then around the bat, hunting up. Noise there. Valla, revving his teammates up, revving the bowler up. He's got 2 for 70 now. Mendes. Yeah, that's a bit of a flight. That's better.
This is Gayle. This is buying a wicket. Up in the air, let it drop on a good length. Batsman has to fetch. That gives the ball opportunity to turn, to bounce, and also invites the shot.
Nice, nice, nice.
205 for 7.
देखूं मैं हर रोज कल की तैयारी इसके ख्याल में इनकी कल की तैयारी कभी न रुके। सी का मजेदार सोर्स जो इम्यूनिटी और एनर्जी की डेली जरूरत को सपोर्ट करे ताकि आपके बच्चे रहें रिफ्रेश और सीखें अच्छी बातें। टैंक बनाए बेहतर मुस्तकबिल रोजाना।
It's the kind of magic. Magic.
He's not going to muck around. He's going to play his game. His natural instinct to attack is the Yasir Shah. He underway with a boundary.
Yeah, Jayasuriya shouldn't worry about that. Just needs to do more of the same. Maybe get it to drop 6 inches shorter. I hope he doesn't change the field. There is discussion though.
Yeah, crazy. Say even if you hit 3 or 4 of them in a row. Above the eye, as you're mentioning, Russell. Sheer numbers, a sheer percentage of following your colleagues back to the pavilion.
Talking lines and lengths which are crucial. Ramesh Mendis, where he needs to land. Earlier in the day, no offside field. He's bowling very straight and it's easy for the batsman. His length goes short, he goes fuller, but he's trying that line, the wider the wicket, which is good, but he gets it too full, which is an easy drive. Well, Lalage lets a Bokua for 4. But then in his second spell, he goes into that length we're talking about. Look at how he turns, it bounces and causes problems for the batsman. That was actually an inside edge, that last delivery. And hence, that line and length, wider the wicket, but you got to get it to drop, not underneath the eye. Subtle differences in line and length. Very big difference in result. No different here. Another 4 for Yasir Shah.
And don't worry about it. Robert, don't worry. No. Keep attacking, man. So give it above the eye line. He's just a fraction fraction full. That's all it is. As you say, it needs to just come back maybe about 6 to 10 inches.
Yep, he's changed the field though, but the real problem was he tossed it up but too full. It was right underneath Yasir Shah's eyes. The moment he takes a stride, it was up to it. Hence he should have backed himself in shortening the length ever so slightly.
Little mini battle won by Yasser. And he's back to that.
This is the last delivery that he bowled. Flatter, quicker, but spins too much for that outside edge.
Get 3-4s off it. You don't mind in terms of teasing. Yeah, it's been an interesting facet of play here. 217 for 7.
इसके सामने सर कैसे खो जाऊं? वो देखो
क्या था वहाँ?
इस शर्मिंदा कर देने वाली खारिश की वजह हो सकती है डैंड्रफ। नया हेड एंड शोल्डर्स नीम के साथ आया। हेड एंड शोल्डर्स नीम, ये डैंड्रफ से लड़े और सर की खारिश कम करे, कंधे से बोझ हटा दे।
फासला रखे वरना जाया हो जाएगा। दिल तो चाह रहा है इसको घुमा घुमा के तू टेंशन ना ले, हवा आने दे, गर्मी भगा, ठंड रख, स्प्राइट।
नेशनल सॉन्ग कंपटीशन में अब होगा भरपूर मुकाबला। हमारी सुपर जूरी ढूंढेगी पाकिस्तान की 75वीं जश्न।
Prabhat is, we're talking about most wickets in this year. That's for Test. Prabhat Jayasuriya in 3 games has been phenomenal. 28 at Leach at the top, and look at his average. He's going at just 20 runs a wicket. Well, he's the second highest in just 3 games. Jack Leach has played 8 games where he's 29. Been a brilliant lift by Prabhat Jayasuriya. Down the track. Come on there. It's 1 bounce for 4. Yasir Shah is not going to go down without a fight.
Dealing in boundaries, Yasir Shah. That was his 4th. Not afraid to use his feet. He's decided there is no point hanging around. The answer to the situation: take on the ballers. Devil Nelson's on the board. We are talking about Prabhat Jayasuriya. Now, amazing how early in his career, but a lot of success. Slot sweep. Same result.
Turning out to be very handy, isn't he? Yasir Shah. Going after the bowling, he's playing proper shots. The previous one was a lock, this one was a very good sweep.
Yeah, he was disappointed when he saw Mohammad Nawaz trying a big hit, expansive stroke. Why? Couldn't quite middle the ball, and he was taken. He was annoyed. I think he's showing few of the Pakistani batsmen, if you want to hit the ball, you got to hit like this, the way I'm hitting. We are talking about Prabhat Jayasuriya. Many would say that, oh, he played at Gaul. That pitch was turning, ideal for a spinner. So many bowlers, they ball on spinning tracks, but unable to pick up wickets. He has been phenomenal. Edged it, scooped in the air, easy cash for Chandimal. Pick up a single this time around. Yasir Shah to retain the strike. It's 227 for 7.
The bounce to the man at silly point. There was a drift. He's also talking about the bounce starting to happen. The pretty docile surface on the bounce, just short of the man at silly point. Valiant effort. Fine tickle, just drifting onto the pads. This will run away, I think. He does. Nicely done by Yasir Shah.
He had to play around his pad, but did well. Shut the face of the bat at the right moment. Pace was there, and that pace took the ball out of the boundary line. Another boundary. Boundary number 5. Yasir Shah, beg your pardon, 6th.
Nice loop, nice drift. Well, this is a close one. Bounced a bit, just short of the man at silly point. Yasir Shah did well to try and keep it down, but it's not easy with those fielders just breathing, crouching under the bat. Look at the drift. He's starting to get that with that stiff breeze that's going across the ground. But Surya 4 for 108 has had a brilliant start to his test career. More runs again. Again drifting onto the pads. They'll come back for 2.
It's getting close to 5th time to pick up a 5-er in a test match.
This is interesting. He's figuring in some really top lists of cricketers. This is what his return is in the first 3 tests. Narendra Hirwani of India tops the list with 31. Charlie Turner, I think that goes back a long way.
You must have watched him live.
It was, I think, in the early 1900s. I think he was CTV Turner, isn't he? 233 for 7.
तूने नोटिस किया? हाँ यार, पेप्सी काफी स्ट्रांग हो गई है ना? या
नहीं पेप्सी, अब और भी ज्यादा स्ट्रांग. तो व्हाई नॉट मेरी जान?
थोड़ा मिला के पागलपन मोमेंट हो जाए तररम पम पम.
This summer, Omar presents Wonder Bhari creamy, flavorful treats जो कर दे सबको wow. Omar, wow bhara bite.
Yeah, Rodney Hogg was a brilliant bowler with the new cherry. Used to ball, move the ball in the air. He used to get a lot of deviation of the surface. Plenty of spinners in that list.
Aksa Patel was there, Ajanta Mendis, Prabhat Jayasuriya, Narendra Hirwani. These are by memory. So they have quite a few. The Sri Lankans rushing through. That's quite understandable. They understand that there is a threat of rain too. Hovering around. That's gone fine. Again, lots of runs in that direction. Either drifting onto the pads or turning in that direction. That's another boundary. Hassan Ali.
You have to like the ball. It'll be hard for Hassan Ali to put restraint on himself. He likes to tonk the ball. He likes hitting sixes. Tempt him.
He's getting turned, that's for sure. And it's now starting to quicken up that turn and bounce. It's just hurrying the batsman.
Yeah, the ball has started to jump.
That's the perfect line that Ramesh Mendis is expected to bowl, with those 2 men catching on the leg side. Forward short leg and leg slip. There's also a slip. This is over the top. And I think it's 6. Yes, it is. 243 for 7.
Magic.
This summer, Omor लाया मजेदार क्रंची फ्लेवर से बना न्यू क्रंच कुल्फा, जिसका बचना मुश्किल ही नहीं नामुमकिन है. Now in freezers near you.
नेशनल सॉन्ग कंपटीशन में अब होगा भरपूर. हमारी सुपर जूरी ढूंढेगी पाकिस्तान की 75वीं जश्न आजादी का मिली नगमा.
And some of those shots have been very, very safe and good. Proper shots. Surya continues.
On, Hariniyamai. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Yeah, every time he sees a flight delivery, Hassan Ali, his eyes light up. He just cannot resist the temptation. Went after it.
Oh, yes. Good bowling. Good
Middle.
bowling.
And a good result.
Yeah, he's a striker. The ball really hard. That went the distance. Prabhat Surya has developed a lot of skill. Not just the orthodox left arm spin. Also has that wicked arm ball that you'll expect the left arm spinners to try and possess. In fact, 9 out of the 14 right-handers have all been done by arm balls.
It's a great delivery to have that arm delivery when a batsman is anticipating a bit of turn of the surface. That was in the air, taken. That ball turned. Wasn't an arm delivery from the left armer.
Close the back face. It's fourth 5-wicket haul. Chris Silverwood now. Another look. We spoke about the arm ball of Prabhat Jayasuriya. Look at the guile. Look at the drift. There's a bit of turn. And off the leading edge. Very simple chance to the gully fieldsman. So Pakistan sliding quite fast down a slippery slope. He goes for a quick fire, 27 of 25, 243 for 8.
तारीख का सबसे ताकतवर एरियल ब्लू फकोले के साथ तो बनाओ कॉलर्स पे दागों की दीवार, जमेगा धूल, मिट्टी और पसीना, तो हो जाए मुकाबला नए एरियल से,
जिसके नीले जर्रात कॉलर्स पे जमे दागों की हर दीवार गिराए और दे चमकदार सफाई.
तूने नोटिस किया? हाँ यार, पेप्सी काफी स्ट्रांग हो गई है ना? या
नई पेप्सी अब और भी ज्यादा स्ट्रांग, तो व्हाई नॉट मेरी जान.
पेशेंट्स मुझे अक्सर बताते हैं कि कोई गर्म, मीठी या ठंडी चीज खाने से उनके दांतों में शदीद तकलीफ होती है. इसका असर उनकी डेली लाइफ पे पड़ता है. इसीलिए मैं रिकमेंड करता हूँ सेंसोडाइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल, जो हसास दांतों को आराम देता है, वो भी 60 सेकंड.